Hello everybody, welcome to Philbert Flies and this Wizzair flight from Nuremberg to Bucharest. Never been to Bucharest before, IRL or in a sim, so it's all new to me and quite exciting. So who's here? Jenny, hello to you. We are kind of nearly there in the grand scheme of things compared with the last flight we did. Caffel, hello. Blind, hello to you. A lot of you have said hello to in the chat already, but I haven't said hello to Simon or to Scott. Welcome to you and welcome to everyone who was here early. This is Simon's plane over here. He's flying along in an A321. For some reason, it's showing up as an A320 due to my model matching. I don't know why. But anyway, I thought we'd start by having a look around this airport because it's absolutely awesome. Let us see. So yeah, this is by 29 Palms. I don't know how many of you have P3D here. I know probably we're something of a dying breed, P3D users. But look at the quality here. Look at the quality. We've got an interior, got really nice reflective glasswork. And as we go inside, you will notice that we even have animated passengers wandering around the terminal, which is something that I don't think I've seen anywhere else in P3D. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. A321 Neo with the Pratt & Whitney is nice. Very nice. IAE 2500 engine, yeah. But, yes, I agree. I'm more of an IAE person myself as well. You're watching a bike video and wondering why they would play polka in a video like that. Well, I'm glad you did leave it running, Christopher. Can't be watching bike videos when we're flying, you know? Priorities, man. Blind, what if you do extinct airlines such as TWA, Pan Am, Ansett, Australia for an episode? Excuse me a sec. Crumb went down the wrong way. I'm all good. I'm not dying. Yes, it's an idea. It's not a bad idea, Blind. I have been doing some more historic flights lately, but they tend to be, you know, relatively recent. But yeah, I like that idea. As long as we have the right planes to do it in, yeah, why not? Why not? I'll give it some thought. Poor animated people just spending their lives walking around in circles, yeah. You've secured a controlling slot on ground for our arrival. Thank you, DH Simulations. That's awesome. Very, very kind of you. Yeah, so I haven't flown the FSLabs planes on a stream since the rather disastrous trip from... Where were we? Somewhere in Africa. We're heading to Cape Town, and the A319 did really weird things. However, I flew along with Ben the other day in the A321, and it was absolutely fine. So hopefully, this will be a nice flight. Right, so first things first, we'll get set up on the MCDU by going to ATSU, AOC menu, init data request, and that'll import our flight plan from SimBrief. There it is. Initialization received. Then we'll go to OFP data. Shall we refuel it? No, we're not in any rush. Let's use GSX to refuel us. So we'll send that. And we'll have Eurowings, I think, doing the handling today. And I think that's pretty much the first two steps done. Obviously, we'll deal with our performance and that later on. Pete, hello, good afternoon. How are you? Namibia, thank you. Yes, we're flying from Namibia, Walvis Bay to Windhoek to Cape Town, weren't we? Yeah, all went rather wrong, but anyway. Better than those poor MSFS ground who always stood on those little pushback tugs. Nobody using their services, it's true. You want to ride the KTM Adventure Rally next year? Oh, wow. That is adventurous, Christopher. Antonio, hello, how are you? It has been a while. It has been a while. What's the latest with you? Don't forget that those ground crew never move out. No, they don't. They'd rather go through an engine than budge even a little bit. Jamie, hello, how are you? And Dingo, good afternoon, good evening. What time will it be for you? Late evening, I think. Nice to see you. You plan? Yes, I'm looking forward to it too. You planned your first manual flight plan in the MCD using SimBrief. Feel really happy for someone. Oh, good for you. Yeah, it's a good skill to have. It's a good skill to have. Tina, good afternoon. How are you? Saving up for an Xbox Series X and the first game you'll purchase for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Good. Good, yeah. I think that's a wise plan. Planning weekend flight? No, I'm working this weekend, sadly. Oh, it's you pretending to be Dingo. Why do you do that, Nampilan? Why do you do that? Right. You had class the past week, so you weren't able to watch the stream. Oh, well. Well, I'm glad you're back. Right, let us go over to our init ref page. And what we'll do before we do that is we'll get the ideas aligning. And we won't turn on the fuel pumps yet. We won't turn on the seatbelt signs yet because we're refueling. But please, someone remind me to do that later on. We've got our nav and logo lights on. Nav and logo lights on up there. So this is all looking pretty good. We'll push the init request button just to get all this data imported properly. Good. Got our flight number here. Yeah, it's one of those weird flights where the flight number is in fact Wizzair 3102, but the call sign is Wizzair 1839. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Yeah, very well, thank you, Tina. Very well. Is a boarding via GSX coming? It is. It is, Caffel. It is. Your preferred gaming laptop for MSFS or PC consoles are limited. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get really into flight simming, then absolutely PC's the way to go. But if you're dipping your toe into the water for the first time, I think it's fantastic that we've got MSFS on Xbox. Oh, thank you, Blight. That's nice to hear. It's a bright cockpit compared to MSFS. It is. It is. Yeah, Wizzair does do that a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why. Right. So, over to the flight plan page. We don't have any ATC online here. So we're going to choose our own departure. And we're going to be using runway 28. That is what the wind suggests. And we're going to be following the Rhodis 3 kilo departure. There it is. So we'll insert that. Check for any discontinuities. Shouldn't be any. Not in the A320. Nope, all looking good there. Now we can go across to the init B page. Tina! Tina, welcome! Welcome to Club Filbert. Thank you ever so much indeed. It's really nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Very cloudy over Rio today. How is it? Is it? Yeah, it's quite nice over here. It hasn't been for a few days, but yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. Hello, Demetrius. Faceless Demetrius. Hello. Hello. Right, so we've got an active flight plan uplink. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in... oh, no, I tell you what we're going to do. Can you tell I haven't flown this for a while? What we're going to do is go back to the ATSU on this, this MUCDO. And we're going to go to our AOC menu. And hopefully, we should have received our load sheet. And we have. So what we can do is take our zero fuel weight from there, which is 61.9. And our zero fuel weight centre of gravity, which should be over on the next page. Yep, it's down here as MAC ZFW. So 33.8. Plonk that in there. And we'll get our fuel from the flight plan. Yeah, we'll get now we'll get it from there while we're here, I guess. So 8.70 tons of fuel. Boom. That's that done. Just for a film, the SID's not valid for our route. Oh, how come? What's wrong with it? I haven't actually looked at the chart properly. Only, oh, I see, yeah. Only available for flights with destination EDMM, LKPR, and for flights to continue via Airways UL604. Which you're right is... Oh, no, we are. We're going to via L604. L604 is our first airway. Now, Simon. I really don't like having to say this. But I think I think there is a chance for the first time since I've known you that you might be wrong. But do tell me. Do tell me if you're not. Some people requested a Dubai airport scenery for MSFS. Well, I'm pretty sure that Fly Tampa will be doing bringing their Dubai across. I think it's them who had a good P3D version anyway. If we have a little look outside, we can see the fueling in progress, thanks to GSX. So look, we've got the man up here. He's on it. He's got the things plugged in. And we're being refueled based on the fuel from our flight plan. Jack! Jack, welcome to Club Filbert. Thank you very, very much for subscribing. Or joining. Sorry, we're not on Twitch. Thank you for joining as a member. And for you, Antina, if you are in Twitch, if you're on Twitch, make sure that you've linked to your Twitch account. Sorry, not Twitch. Oh, God. I've had very little sleep last night. You'll have to forgive my ramblings. If you're on Discord, make sure that you've linked your Discord and YouTube accounts so that you get access to the exclusive Club Filbert lounge channels on Discord. YouTube makes the console look more like a drawing than a 3D model. What do you mean? But welcome, Melon. You're back to RL. Ah, good. There's potential conflict in the cockpit. Has the baggage truck lady been passive-aggressive today? I haven't seen her yet. But we'll get that underway, I think. How's our fueling doing? Yeah, we got 6 tons already. Obviously, we can't get our bags on until the fueling's finished. But if we go to ATSU, AOC menu, and then boarding, and request, and board now, and request again, then that should get things started. So we should have some stairs coming over. Eurowings liveried stairs, unfortunately, not these rather nice Albrecht Dürer Airport Nuremberg stairs, but stairs are stairs, you know, climb up them. That's it. You misread that only available UL604. It's also valid for L64. Yeah. Ah, well, good. As long as we're, as long as I'm not doing anything illegal, that's the main thing. Yeah, more Club Filbert members. I know we haven't had any new members for a little while now. It's like the buses too come along at once. Boss Harrison. Good evening, sir. How are you? If a question from earlier, if you do plan for a stream of extinct airlines flight, which airline would you choose? An optional choice. What year will it be? Well, it would have to be something that isn't too long extinct, because I don't have any sort of classic airliners at the moment. So I haven't really got anything older in my hangar than the 747-400, I don't think. So I don't know. I'd have to look into it. Obviously, I'd love to do some old Pan Am flights in a 747 Classic one day, but I don't have one. But I guess when I think of classic airliners, Pan Am is the first one that comes to mind. Boarding via 2 doors, boss. Boarding via 2 doors. I should open the other door, really, shouldn't I? MCDU menu, options, doors. Now, I thought GSX opened that door, but it doesn't seem to, so we'll open that there. There it is, swinging open. The shading modelling on the console and the angle of the camera with the lighting, with YouTube's compression, makes the console look like a drawing rather than something you can... Oh, I see what you mean. Is the crew bus just turned up? No new members with all these... Oh, yeah, I know. But we haven't had any new YouTube Club Filbert members for a while. Sabina's not a bad shout. Yeah, I used to love flying Sabina. We could do that. If you were the one choosing the extinct airline, you choose Varig on the 742 or 44. We do need those old school Boeings. We do. You're trained to become a pilot with British Airways at the moment. Are you? Which flying school are you at, Jack? After you've done refueling, would you mind telling the driver to pop over to the UK? Yeah. Oh dear. Melon, well, when the Fokker Fellowship comes to the sim, we can do a lot of Ansett flights around Australia. That's true. That's true. And of course, there is always the DC-6 option, which I have still not got. Your flying Sabina, good memories. Yeah, so it was a nice airline, wasn't it? To be honest, Nampalan, I think it would be best if you just left your name as it is. I think it's a little bit annoying to be taking other people's names. Olympic Airlines 747-200 Athens to JFK. Oh, that's another good shout. That's another good shout. Is P3D better than MSFS? Depends how you define better, Adine. This is the sort of debate that can go on for an eternity. At the moment, if you want systems depth and high quality study level airliners and you don't mind what it looks like, P3D is the best, definitely by far the better sim. If you want to fly in something that looks like the real world, in aircraft that need a little bit more work and of which there aren't that many, then MSFS is the better sim. I think so, Adine. We don't really know for sure, but the longer she's around, the more convinced I am that she's a bot. So I've blocked her. You don't know why, but you're very excited for Phoenix's A320. Oh, I am as well. I am. I know why, because it's going to be absolutely incredible if the hype is to be believed. And I do believe the hype. I do believe what they're saying. So yeah, it'll be good to have a full, what are they calling it? Not study level, but high fidelity. It'll be good to have a full high fidelity A320. One day I might give in and get the DC-6. I might. Of course, I mean, X-Plane is... I don't know, I suppose I would describe X-Plane as a happy medium between MSFS and P3D. I think it can look better than P3D, not always, but in some situations. And it's certainly got probably a longer and brighter future ahead of it. Why the Wizzair liveries look like a hotel, though? It's like a hotel. What do you think? Very random, but I know. But we were talking about this after the last stream, and she always says exactly the same thing every single time. And Willie Canuck was in the stream before, and he referred to her as Becky Bot and said something mildly insulting to her. And she said, or thanks, or whatever she normally says, you know, AWFANX, and then a heart. So it's like, I don't understand what, if she is a bot, I don't understand what the purpose of her is. But she must be a bot because her responses are always identical no matter what you say to her. That's, yeah. She must be, right? We can't be 100% sure. We can't be 100% sure, but I'm 80% sure she was a bot. Yeah, that's right. Thanks, bless you, mate. Yeah, same thing she always says. The passengers aren't scrambling the bus to get ahead of people. 0 out of 10 realism. It's true. It's true. There should be some kind of low-cost carrier mode, right, on GSX, where it's just a mad scramble. Hello, Morris. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly. Yeah, Nuremberg is a beautiful, beautiful airport. Oh, you live in Nuremberg, do you? Do you? Well, I never will. Welcome to the stream sector. The reason I'm flying from here is because I've basically forgotten about Nuremberg Airport, but it's one of the best sceneries that exists for P3D. Yeah, they do take their time. Maybe. It could be. She could be Melon. You don't believe she is a bot, in your opinion? Really? Yeah, okay. Well, I could be wrong. As I say, we'll never know for sure. We'll never know for sure. Right, what do we do now? What do we do now? Let's go to our init.b page. Check that's all done. That is all done. So I think we can do our performance calculations now over here on the EFB thingamajig.
100.
Simon.
Filbert's confusion when hearing the 100 call.
No, I'm on it today. I'm on it. I knew instantly what it was. But thank you. That's it. I tell you what, though, in the last stream, there was 1,000 to go call out when we were level at flight level 350, and I thought, is that bits? No, I haven't done that. I haven't done that alert for bits. But anyway, that reminds me, those of you who only subscribe to me on YouTube, I am doing half my streams on Twitch now. So if you'd like to follow me over there as well, then that would be awesome. Twitch.com/FilbertFlies. Already done, Harrison. Already done. We've been around the airport. And we loved it. And you were late to the stream, and you know, there's nothing I can do about that, boss. Oh dear. Right, let's go to the home screen, and we'll do our takeoff calculations. So EDDN, we're using runway 28 full length. I'm going to double check the METAR against what the thing thinks it is. 270 at 5 knots. Varying between 210 and 330. Outside air temperatures 14, QNH 1024. Runways drive. We're going to be doing a flex takeoff with the optimum config. We don't need anti-ice. We'll probably leave the packs on, I think. I don't know what Wizzair usually do, but we're not so heavy that we need to worry about turning them off, I don't think. And that's usually an airline SOP thing. Right. Oh, there's someone inbound. Let me just check our takeoff weight. Yep, 70.4 tons. Bang on. So let's press calculate. There we are. Just like that, we have all of our V speeds and everything else. So flex takeoff temperature of 62. And this is what I would really like to see in the fly-by-wire, a proper takeoff performance calculator. Flex of 62. Flaps 1, and I think it was down 0.7 of nose of pitch trim. Yeah, 0.7 down. And I'm busy saving fuel by not having the APU started yet, but I will get on that in a minute, don't you worry. 140, 140, 142. I think we can just click these, yeah. 140, 140, 142. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet here. Let's turn on the fuel pumps. Start the APU. And we can turn the seatbelt sign on now because refueling is completed. And if we want, we can come down here and turn on the cabin and PA buttons so that we can hear the announcements when they happen. Oh gosh, sorry, I've missed a lot of chat. She could just be someone really unfriendly, maybe, or maybe someone using like a touchscreen for replies because they can't type menu. Maybe. I know you weren't here, Harrison. I'll do it. Well, I haven't seen any fences in the traditional sense, but I really, really like these blast screen things. They are awesome. Did it happen? We'll go and have a look, boss. Don't you worry. Pan Am A320. Pan Am A320? Pan Am, I'm sure, didn't fly A320s, did they? Or A330s, I don't think. I might be wrong. I don't think so. The alert you need to make is autopilot disconnect sound from the PMDG 748 when it tried to kill you on Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, that was quite something. Right, get the APU bleed on. Do you sound weird when you say you prefer normal winglets over sharklets? No. Personal taste. Harrison's let his Club Filbert Gold membership lapse in favour of having a Club Filbert Emerald membership over on Twitch. Okay, because you will maybe buy that. And is there any aircraft you could recommend? Oh, it's for Simon. Boss, hello. How are you? Are you flying with this? Are you? I kind of thought you'd be at work at some point today, but you don't seem to be. Oh right, yeah, that's already been answered. You remember many years ago you went there on daily, and it was always just Air Berlin. And look what's there now. No, it's true. It's true. So the last time I flew out of here in the sim, I was flying Germania, which no longer exists, I believe. I've done quite a few Australian flights actually, Blind. Quite a few. Treat you win. See you later. Enjoy tennis. Live in a world of lies. I just got home. Awesome. Come join us, boss. Come join us. Did you have a good shift? Pan Am had ordered some A320-200s but never took delivery. Guessing due to going bankrupt. Oh, interesting. Ripple headphone users whenever a member joins you. You don't have Bucharest scenery, unfortunately, so you're going to fix XP instead. Bucharest, cheap then. It's cheap, it's 15 euros. Hashtag just saying. Jensen, hello, I'm very well, thanks. How are you? You've been here 7 months now, Pilan, have you? Wow. Right, come on, let's redo the terminal tour for Harrison. Only because it's Harrison. And only because he's such a unit. So look, inside we have people, animated people wandering around. It's the first thing to know. Got proper interior modelling. We've got windows that retain their tint from the inside. They don't block the sound, unfortunately. Oop. Now, bear in mind, this is P3D, which is essentially FSX, which is about 15 years old. I think this is just awesome. About to start your descent to Changi. Nice. Have a good landing, Edine. Have a good landing. So yeah, that's the terminal. You have a look at the outside. Really nice. Really nice. Good bit of weathering. It's just very realistic. It feels like you're at a busy airport, right? I mean, Nuremberg isn't that busy an airport, but it feels like you're at Nuremberg. Wasn't keen on that A310, but now you just might be. Yeah, I want it. No, I'll never try Roblox Flight Simulator. It doesn't interest me at all, I'm afraid, Blind. Tucherland, like a fun park on the other side of the airport. Yeah, let's have a look. I mean, look at the terminal entrances as well, while we're here. Glass canopies, that's something you just don't see in P3D. Look at this. Now this, if this was directly ported to MSFS without any tweaks at all, this would still be better than at least 50% of the payware offerings for MSFS, I think. It is lovely, isn't it? It's lovely. Your average 777 landing is -100 to -300. Not bad. Yeah, I was a little bit late, Alex. I was a little bit late to announce this stream, unfortunately. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you've made it anyway. And hopefully you're in the cruise and have time to watch. So where's this Tucherland then? Where should it be? You love all things PAA. If and when we get a Boeing 707, it's going to be Pan Am o'clock here. Oh, Christ, yeah. I never used to have much interest in classic airliners, to be honest. But yeah, if there was a 707 or even a 747 Classic that came out these days, I would jump at it. I would absolutely jump at it. The other side of the runway in the forest. Okay. Okay. Is this part of it? No, that's some kind of radar. This appears to be a golf course. Not better than Deimos Malpensa. No, obviously not. But you said it's kind of a theme park type thing, right? Oh, sorry, you did say in your original message that it's the other side of the airport in the forest. My apologies. I missed the second bit. Well, we definitely have a golf course. This is some kind of suburb of Nuremberg, I suppose. But I cannot see any kind of theme park, I'm afraid. Got a meeting with your boss. Okay, boss, see you soon. Have a good meeting with your boss. Not too shabby, especially when you know what generation sim this is. Exactly. Sorry, I'm missing loads of chat. Can't keep up with you lots. 5 hours to go in the cruise. Nice. Gonna need some entertainment. Yeah. Can we see Marcus's house from here? No, Marcus doesn't live in Nuremberg. He lives near Stuttgart. think it's the oh, you think it's the building in the middle of the golf course? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we are. There's a building in the middle of the golf course. That looks a little bit on the generic side to me. Anyway, nice to see that they've put something in. There can't really be a war between Airbus and Boeing since both companies have a downside in terms of aircraft. Yeah, true. I've got room in my heart for both. It would, you had to choose a favourite classic airline. Probably Pan Am. Probably Pan Am, yeah. P3D is like a good old car, reliable, stable built, doesn't need fancy technologies like the internet and stuff. Yeah, it's true, it's true. You're classy out of touch, you are. Which boss is meeting with their boss? Scott Boss. Scott Boss is meeting with his boss. Right, here we are. Enough wandering around. Enough wandering around. What do we need to do? Well, let's have a quick look at our SID chart. Pick some kind of initial climb altitude. Oh, we have no restrictions. Initial climb clearance. No, yes, we do. Flight level 70. Flight level 70 will be our initial climb clearance. We'll set local pressure, which is 1024. Turn on our flight directors. There we are. Dashes and dots, and 7,000 set. Now we need to go back to complete our fuel report, because I always forget that. We'll accept the updated load sheet. It complies with the original one, so that's nice. Don't have to redo any figures. Fuel report, I know, I'm on it though. Honestly, very, very impatient. Now really you're supposed to multiply this figure by 0.8, but it doesn't actually matter what you put in here. So I'm going to give them the figure in kilograms. There we are. Send that. And I think we can have the before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
And it's 737 inbound. Wait, let's watch this. Let's watch this. Where is he? I guess he's coming into 28, is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I see his lights. Do you know what, though? Do you know what, Simon? Thanks to Der Stein's model matching, I believe, well, his model matching and his pointing me to links on Flight Sim TO, I believe I can see all the missing planes again now. Me too, Alex. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Boeing long haulers are they just feel right. Airbus short haulers are better. Scott Boss is meeting with his boss. Yo, exactly, boss. No problem, boss. What's the oldest aircraft I know of? Oh my goodness me. Well, the Wright brothers flyer, I suppose. There's not new. Well, it's his own model matching that he's done. There's model matching that he's done, and he sent it to me via a Google Drive link. And if it works, then he's going to make it public. And I haven't really had a chance to test it out other than the very brief flight I did with Ben yesterday, in which we didn't see very many planes at all. But there's also a light fix. So the two things that fix the missing IVAL models are both on flightsim.to. And I can send you the links to those when we're in the air, if you remind me. Ah, Turkish Airlines. Nice. I mean, don't worry about that. That's just VATSIM. Oh, it's good to have a bit of action. Oh dear, everything's gone black. It's all right. It'll get coloured in again. This is just P3D's weird texture handling. There we are. Oh, and there's someone here. Who's the someone? Could it possibly be the one and only Flightzilla? Interestingly, I can't see them on Volanta, and yet they're there. We shall see. We shall see what happens. Anyway, as I was saying, before start checklist it is
Completed.
I will get you a
Completed.
link. I will get you a
Gear
link once
pins
we're in the
and
Sky
covers.
DH simulations.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADOs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
8687 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1024 set.
1, 0,
Oh, it is
2,
new, okay.
4 set. Down to the line.
Floaty McFloat. Yeah, a little. Yeah, I mean, I've just stuck it in using MSFS add-ons linker, so I can always get rid of it after SU6 saves the day with everything. Right, I don't think there's anything else to do other than actually get the show on the road. So let's stick our beacon light on. We're going to double check the thrust levers are at idle. They're not. Oh dear. Hang on. Options, controls. I thought, right, twin engine jet V2, that's what I want. And I thought that's what I'd already loaded. Ah, okay, that seems all right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Let's get our pushback underway, or preparation for it at least. There's only ever going to be one Queen of the Sky, and that's the 747. That's an interesting question, Blind. Probably Hollywood crashes, probably. No, it's fine, Jen, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Why are you French?
Looking gear.
Looking gear. Screen sharing a menu. God, Streamlabs, what are you doing? There you are. Thank you, Jenny. Close the door. Now we can't see outside. Yeah, it's always really, really weird with P3D when I'm streaming it. Don't know why. Sometimes it won't show at all. If I open a menu, then it just shows that forever unless I reset it. Right, nose left, tail right, I believe.
Departure check completed. Pipe has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Nuremberg traffic, Wizzair 1839 pushing back from stand 15 onto mic 3.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Thought the AP had burned through all the fuel at this point.
Starting engine 2.
Right, here we go. Oh, don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. No, we're all right. Did freeze, but it didn't crash.
Cabin crew, please arm your doors for departure. Thank you.
It's the Turkish. Yeah, these engines do look tiny, don't they?
Nuremberg traffic with 1038, requesting radio check.
Receiving you 5x5 from Wizzair 1839.
Set parking brake.
You
We now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes. oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the
No,
middle,
this is Windows 10.
and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an
Right, it's engine 2 started.
Be aware that your nearest exit
Westfalia
may be
72 Zulu
behind you.
Foxtrot on
In an emergency,
are you
leave
ready for
all
push?
cabin
No
baggage
truck
on board.
disconnected. Pipe has been removed.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted,
Starting engine 1.
and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are
Who's
on,
this?
and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
That wasn't for me, I don't think.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the
No
oxygen.
idea, Blind, but it's got to be...
Mask over your nose
clear
and
for
mouth.
right is
Hold in place with a strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist.
Windows 11 is ridiculous.
Click
Got your
together.
PC into a boot loop. Oh, Windows
pull the
10
strap
did
to
that for me
adjust.
as well.
Do not
When
inflate it inside
after
the
one
aircraft.
or other update, I think.
When outside, inflate by pulling.
Wait,
the
what?
top.
Where's your Club Phil? I don't
If
know,
fails to
Linus.
inflate or needs topping up,
Were you a
blow
Club
into
Phil
the
but
tube.
YouTube member?
There is a light
Did it
and
expire?
whistle for attracting
Welcome, by
attention.
the way, welcome.
We also carry flotation.
Yeah,
aids
most
for
dangerous
children.
aircraft has to be a very, very old
Your
one, I
tray
think.
table must now be stowed, armrest down. window
Asked if the guy...
blinds
Oh,
open,
I
and
thought
seatbelt
that's what
fastened.
it said. He must
We
have
wish
meant
you
1-4.
a pleasant flight.
Wonder who he is and what airline he's supposed to be and why he's showing up as a plain white plane. WFX? I don't even know what that is. Right, so that's 2 good engine starts. Which means we can turn the engine mode selector back to normal. We can turn the APU bleed off and the APU off. And while we're up here, we'll turn the taxi light on. Yeah, we should have done synchronized pushback, Simon, with hindsight. I don't know what this guy's doing. Better stop soon, though. Okay, we can have our after start checklist, I think.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
It used to auto-renew.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
I don't know. Oh yeah, pitch trim. Has he set it? Yeah, he's set it. What a legend.
31% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Clear left side, clear right side, but not clear straight ahead. Westfalia Express is a virtual airline. Oh, okay. So not in real life, only on VATSIM and IVA, right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the info. You want me to go first for a change? Okay. Yeah, it's true. You do often get out ahead of me, don't you? The most dangerous aircraft must be the BD-5J. Didn't like 19 out of 25 aircraft crash with 14? Really? I don't think I've even heard of the BD-5J. Oh, that's a weird looking thing, isn't it? Microjet. Still holds the record as the world's smallest jet aircraft. While many kits were sold, they often... Oh, this is the BD-5, not the BD-5J, which was just a prop, push prop. Interesting.
Westfalia 72 Zulu Foxtrot, taxi to hold point runway 28 via Mike 2 and Alpha.
Nuremberg traffic, Wizzair 1839, following the Westfalia 7372, hold short of runway 28 via Mike and Alpha.
Brake check.
Pressure
traffic
0.
Wizzair 1038, push and start from stand 14
Flight control check.
behind the company passing from right to left. And
Full up.
We will face
Full down. Neutral. Full left.
East.
We will face north.
Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left.
Oh, thank you anyway.
Full right. Neutral.
Simon, that's very much my sort of thing, to not have any idea which way I'm going to be facing after pushback. That's why I've stopped saying it. Is it Transavia? Transavia? No, it's Westphalia, which apparently is a virtual airline.
Cabin crew seats for departure, please.
The race is going. You'll have to go to work, but still be able to watch the flight when you get home. Well, yeah, it has been slow for one of my departures, actually, isn't it? Yeah, I know. The parking chart. Oh, you had the chart from LROP, okay. Because the parking chart is orientated, so it looks like it's north-south for this airport as well.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 139, VR 146, V2 152.
I mean, it does look an
V1,
incredibly fun
139, VR. 1,
Oh,
4,
yeah,
6,
you have to set
V2,
these separately.
1, 5, 2. Toga, ATC.
See, it's not even... What's he doing? Oh, okay, he's turning there. Fine. I always forget that you have to tell FS2 crew the V-speeds in this. So what are they? 148... No, 140, 140, 142. Transition altitude's 5,000 feet. Manuel, thank you very much indeed for the €1.99 super chat. Very, very kind of you. Wait for it, words with a clock as the A? What's that, sorry? Checking rudder at the start of taxiing. Welcome to taxiing with Philbert.
Zulu Foxtrot landing up runway 28.
That's fairly standard. It's fairly standard that you do your flight control checks on the move in the A320. Oh, have I not got my bloomin' nose wheel steering on? Can't see because of this EFB. Yeah, it's not turning. There we are, now it's turning. Right, flex of 62. And we're going to use 2,000 as our thrust reduction altitude and 3,500 as our acceleration altitude, which I will also set in the MCDU at some point, I think. We're cruising at 35,000 feet. And now that's fine. So we'll get the correct call-outs. There's one thing worse than being type-rated on too many aircraft.
Australia 72 Zulu Foxtrot departing runway 28.
It's being type-rated on the A320. Type-rated on the A320 and having multiple variants that all work slightly differently.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Take off no blue.
Down to the line.
Nice little airfield operations vehicle there. Presumably he's here to salute the sky god as he passes by. I don't even well, you can taxi an A320 on idle thrust, which is what we're doing. Certainly the IAE variants. The super chat still doesn't exist in Indonesia. Yes, it's weird that, isn't it? 2,000. 3,500. There we are. No, we're pretty much ready now. I guess, again, it's probably something that's down to airline SOPs, but because you can do it in the FSLabs, because there's a separate switch that switches between rudder control and nose wheel control, I do it. Linus! Linus, thank you. Welcome back to Dual Club Filbert membership. Thank you very much indeed. No, I don't know why it stopped renewing. It's weird. That is weird. You haven't changed credit cards or something, have you? I don't know. I do like this plane an awful lot. Alright, let's get some lights on.
Approach path clear of traffic.
Nuremberg traffic, Wizzair 1839, lining up runway 28.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff.
I don't know, Simon, I don't know. They
Packs
just
are
do,
off.
don't they? Wing view. We'll have a wing view. Why has he turned the packs off? Oh, because I probably said it wrong in the, in the FS2 crew settings. Oh, dear. Well, you have to study after the takeoff. You'll jump a bit between studying and watching. No worries, Linus. Thank you again for the resubscription. No, for the remembering. Thank you for joining Club Filbert again, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, good luck with your studying, boss.
Below the line.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Alien X Gaming, thank you for the sub. Welcome
Normal.
to the channel.
Packs.
Off.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ready?
A firm.
Takeoff.
Here we go. Nuremberg traffic, Wizzair 1839, taking off runway 28, departure to the east. See, these do sound pretty good, these engines.
Thrust set.
Why do you want my thrust levers in toga, you stupid plane? We're doing a flex temperature takeoff.
Band flex. SRS runway. Auto thrust blue.
Checked. 100 knots.
Checked.
It is a glorious sound, isn't it?
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Awesome. Listen to her.
Autopilot 1. On.
Right, let's get a wing view sorted for Caffel.
Wizzair 103, lining up and waiting runway 28.
Tubesmith, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Welcome to the stream and the channel.
Packs are on.
You hear that a lot of work? Yeah, I bet you do. Are you still enjoying work, Caffel? I know you're still quite new to this job.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. Can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with...
I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I really
We
am.
accept payment in pounds, euros... most
Looks good as
currencies
well.
and
I mean, by
individual
P3D
credit
standards,
cards.
it looks
The
good,
correct
eh?
change would be greatly appreciated. And if we can
Mauro
do further
Maraviotti,
assistance,
thank you
we'll be
very
back
much for the sub.
to join
Welcome
you
to the
in
stream.
the cabin shortly.
The next Indonesian scenery, I have no idea. I haven't heard of anything new coming. Hello, F-Ride. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while either. You do working that amount with that amount of people is tiring, but you like it. Yes, I can imagine. I can imagine it'd be better without most of the passengers, right? Right, let's get some flaps up.
0. Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 0.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's more important to look out the window than it is to worry about overspeeding.
Now,
Checked. After takeoff, climb checklist.
landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Yeah, I know. We've both done our jobs, I think.
Wizzair 1038, departing runway 28 on the 053 kilo departure network.
Yeah, it's true, indeed. Even for MSFS standards, it looks. It does. You're right. You're right. Now you will notice, I think,
Below
when
the line.
we're
Barrow
up a
ref.
bit higher, that the
Standard
ground will
set.
go all
Standard
pixelated.
set.
Now
After
that didn't used to
takeoff,
happen. So
climb
if there's
checklist
anyone in
complete.
here who can offer me some advice, we might do a little bit of live setting tweaking and see if we can get that sorted out. And we have proper autumnal colours now as well, which is nice. Don't freeze. Don't freeze. There we are. Thank you. Yeah, next Twitch stream tomorrow. And we're giving away Innie Build's Queenstown, a copy of that. So that'll be quite pog. Yeah, it scared me as well. I know. For me, MSFS is the most reliable sim. For other people, that's very much not the case, I know, but I'm never fully relaxed when I'm in P3D because it does have a tendency to crash. But when it doesn't crash, it's absolutely spectacular. Now we're going to stick at 5:30, whatever we're at, 7:30, flight level 70 for a little bit, just to enjoy the views. And then we'll climb further, obviously, soon. Although it doesn't quite look. What? What? Why? Why? Oh, that's weird. Let's go direct to Rhodis. Any ideas, anyone? Why that happened? Okay, let us climb now. We don't want to descend. No, we don't want to descend. We want to climb to flight level 350, if you please. It was so peaceful in the cabin, it was. MSFS went exactly. Ghost, yeah, I know. It is the ghost of Namibia. Anyway, let's go back to the cabin. It was nice and not scary back there, right? There we are, that's better. Panicked and thought that was you. Do you know, I did that yesterday when when Ben's CJ4 was overspeeding and I was constantly reducing my throttles to try and stop mine overspeeding, and it wasn't mine. Did I? No, I definitely didn't knock my trim wheel. Definitely not. Could have kicked a rudder pedal or something, I suppose. That's possible. Don't know. It's just someone smoking in the bathroom. Ah, dearie me. My like loving. Who wants a boring stream with no issues when you can have this? Exactly. Yeah, I would agree that it could have been a key binding if I'd pressed a key, but I haven't touched the keyboard. I've been clicking in. I stood alright. I've been clicking for the views in chase plane rather than using any key binds. So, oh well, doesn't matter. We're back on track now. Captain Morris is sat on my lap, nowhere near the keyboard. I've been keeping an eye on him. Oh well, we'll never know. We'll never know. Doesn't matter. It's these things that make the Filbert Flies experience so much more exciting, eh? No, I don't want you to put your blind up. No, thank you. Need to go. Maybe you'll back when we land. Hope so, Flying FS. No worries. Have a good afternoon till then. And yeah, while everyone's here, if you wouldn't mind clicking the subscribe button if you haven't already, that would be much appreciated. You could also give the video a thumbs up, which really helps people to find the channel, which is of course a good thing. And if you would like to, you can join Club Filbert, which is my YouTube membership program. You can click the join button below the video to find out more about that. And you can make a donation via streamlabs.com/filbertflies if you'd like to. Absolutely no pressure. But yeah, the option's there. Let's get some tunage on. You don't get this sort of professionalism for a 320 sim pilot, no. Don't get me wrong, 320 sim pilot's not a bad pilot at all. He knows his stuff. But yeah, it's a whole different level of expertise when you come and watch me, eh? That's funny, Nebula. You're on October 1st, no MSFS purchases this month. You know, LVFR sale. I didn't know there's an LVFR sale on. Best freeware airport and best payware airport. Best freeware airport is Barrow by Sergio Del Rosso. Barrow, Giadvik, Will Riley Post something or other in international in Alaska. Best payware airport. Oh, I don't know. It could be Pyrex Edinburgh now. Also right up there are Fly Tampa's Las Vegas, Aerosoft's Köln Bonn. It's a hard thing to choose. I'd have a look at those three though. What's Tuna G? What's Tuna D, Simon? Really tempted to pick up something like San Diego. Yes, San Diego looks really good actually. Zach, hello, good evening. Good evening. How are you? Do I have mod-loaded cockpit upgrades? Anything you would suggest getting? This is an MSFS 2020 Alien X. This is Prepared we're flying today, so it's an older sim. And you can find all of the add-ons I'm using in the video description down below. What do you guess? What do you got? My favourite flight sim is MSFS 2020. Did I say Barrow? Barrow, it's BARROW. Let me find a link. I'll find a link. Barrow, Giadvik, Wiley Post, Will Rogers Memorial Airport. I'll post a link in the chat. This I think is the best freeware airport that I've ever seen. However, there's also, of course, the freeware Gatwick and Stansted airports, which are exceptional. And probably more useful because they're busier and they have a lot of A320 flights and things like that. But in terms of sheer beauty to look at and the quality of the modelling, I think that's the best. Yeah, even better than the Gatwick one. Yeah. Again, it's subjective. That's my opinion. Oh, and the other thing I was going to do is find you those links to sort out the high-val model matching, wasn't it? Let me do that now. Yes, Jenny. And I did a video about it, which I'm sure you commented on. Maybe not. I vow, what do you call them? I vow model matching, light fix, and missing IVAL aircraft. Is that one? I'm sure. Oh, that's a Google Drive link. I'm sure that Deshstein wouldn't mind me posting that. I hope not, anyway. Got to hop off the stream near bedtime for you. No worries, Blind. No worries. Yeah, have a good sleep. Sleep well. I'll see you soon, I hope. I did, boss. I did, Jenny. Ian, good afternoon, boss. You're lurking. Oh, you have the baby today. No problem. No problem at all. Lurking or not, it's always nice to see you, boss. There's a psycho in your classroom who tried to poke you with a ballpoint pen's tip. Nice. Sounds like a real charmer. No worries, Alien X. No problem at all. See you again, I hope. Hello, Michelle. For some reason, you read the notification as Budapest and thought that's going to be a short flight. It's actually Bucharest. It is. Yes. Yes. You totally forgot as you were thinking it had just been released. No, it's been about... Actually, I think I did have a preview version of it, but it has been out quite a while now. When is SU6 expected to come out? It's sometime this month, but I can't remember exactly when. Who's mad? The guy who created the fix to the invisible aircraft after World Update 6 for the IVAL is an absolute legend. Yes, and I haven't had a chance to really test it out. But yeah, he's one of my viewers. I think he comes onto the YouTube streams. He certainly comes onto the Twitch streams. But yeah, he's called Deshstein, and so it's thanks to him. It's just released in the marketplace, right? Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I tell you what, Jenny, as you're having a senior moment today, I'll find a link just for you. There you go. That's the review of the Origami Studios Gatwick. I don't do a full comparison with the freeware one, but it certainly gets discussed. Yes, SU6 is coming, or is it SU6? I think so. Yes, I hope they do use some Xbox fixes as well. I think the next sim update is going to fix aircraft lights. I think. Marketplace is quite jammed. Washington, Nice, Gatwick, 773, and Singapore downtown is in the item shop. Really? Is this for Xbox? I do. Can't see any lights at all. Almost ran into an aircraft holding it runway until your landing lights lit up his tail logo. Yeah, so I can confirm that the lights fix worked. It doesn't necessarily provide accurate lights, but you will at least be able to see lights, because I could see Ben from quite some distance out yesterday when I was flying with him. Bobby, hello. I'm very well, thanks. How are you? Yes, I've got the 20-something rings a bell. Yeah. Can you see the route? Yes, you can see the route. Hold on. Yes, so this was the SID. So we took off this way, made 2 right turns, and then another little right turn, heading 107, down to Rhodus. And this is what the rest of the route looks like. Let's get rid of some of these bits. So, flying basically southeast the whole way. We'll be passing into Austria quite soon. And we've got Wien East Centre online. I don't know quite how far they cover. Hopefully all of it. We'll wait for a contact me though to be sure. So yes, travelling over Austria, just south of Vienna, into Hungary, and then from Hungary into Romania. And this is what our arrival looks like. But I don't imagine we'll fly this whole thing. I think we can probably bank on a bit of a shorter arrival than that. But we'll see. Haven't even looked at the weather yet for Bucharest. All payware, yes, yeah. No freeware. Is there no freeware at all on there for Xbox, Eddie? Can I fly with Royal Air Maroc? Possibly. Possibly. I don't know if we have any particularly great scenery for Morocco yet, but I will add it to my maybe list, and I'll see what I can come up with. Oh, it's already on there, actually. I've already got Royal Air Maroc to consider. Yeah, I'll look into it. Is that a contrail above? I didn't see. Didn't notice it. I mean, that's the moon, but I don't think you meant that. I think you would have known that was the moon. Yeah, I can't see any contrails. Is Ben able to ban you? Or can you make fun of Hamilton's bad strategy? He is able to ban you. Farmer's out today, is it? Is it? Interesting. I'll be interested to see if they've changed much since the preview I had a look at. If they introduce PC freeware add-ons to the Xbox, the download will be easy. Because on Xbox, all you have to do is click buy and download. Done. Finito. Yeah. And I think for flight simming on the Xbox to have a future, I think this marketplace does have to be, you know, home to freeware as well. So hopefully that will happen. Number 2 approach into Bucharest. Number 2? What do you mean, Jenny? Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's a free world, Michelle. It's a free world. But you says your words, you takes your chance. Oh, it's Wien. Who wants to talk to us on 135.62? (135.62). What are they? Wien Radar? Yes, Wien Radar. Wien Radar, good afternoon. Wizzair 1839, climbing through flight level 281 for flight level 380, inbound Lamsey.
Wizzair 1839, Wien hello, identified, squawk 1000, climb level 350.
Squawk 1000 and climb flight level 350, Wizzair 1839, thank you.
Wien radar, Servus Wizzair 1038, climbing through flight level 286, inbound Lamsey. Wizzair 1038, Wien Discord identified, squawk 1000, climb level 350. Squawk 1000 and climb level 350.
Is Simon already higher than us? In his massive A321?
Almost
Curious.
will be perfect, 550.
Thank you, continue taxi holding for Alpha 3, call
The ICAO code is in the top left.
Continue taxi Alpha 3 and we'll go when we're ready. 550.
Wizzair 1839,
There are a few nice airports for Morocco. Are there? Are there? Oh, I'll have a look. Oh, it was mostly covered by the plane, Rog. The approach looked like the number 2. Yes, I see what you mean now. No A320NX for the MSFS, guys.
Wizzair 1839, proceed direct Tigri, Tango Echo Golf Romeo India.
Direct Tigri, Wizzair 1839, thank you.
Wizzair 1038, direct Tigri.
Direct Tigri, Wizzair 103, thank you.
I think he called me before, but I was too busy talking to you. No A320NX for the MSFS, guys. Oh, do you mean in the Xbox Marketplace? They will have freeware. Yeah, they should have freeware. But I mean, I don't think... Will they ever have the range of freeware that's on flightsim.to, for example? I don't know. You're late. You are late, it's Vetsku Gaming, but you're very welcome anyway. Yeah, that's right. No, so it was there, but it was taken down, unfortunately. You have a minute finally. Welcome, Garlic Games. How are you? Do I have a favourite approach to fly? I love the circle to land into Innsbruck, but it is quite stressful. I also love the ILS into Lisbon, the one that's from the south to the north, which takes you up the river and over the city. That's absolutely spectacular, and that is why I can't wait for Lisbon scenery for MSFS. It's really good. Dampilan, it's in the top left, LROP, and also someone answered you. They have a freeway section. Yeah, quite sparse. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, it's in the video description. It's in the bar at the top, and 2 people have given the answer now, boss. Right, let us find some tunes. How's about some blues? Let's have some blues. We haven't had any of that for a while. Yeah, Pyro is definitely my least favourite. Yes, I do. LPPT. Yeah. Must be ILS3, I think. Let me just check on the charts.
26 verkehrt wie vorher, Bravo 6. Alpha 26, vielen Dank, Fox 09 via lane 37. Fox
yeah, it is the ILS3. Yeah.
Turkish Mike Sierra Alpha 32 degrees 1 side.
But all of the stars into there are beautiful as well, taking you out over the sea and background and in. I just think it's a really atmospheric approach. No worries, Nebula.
Level Kilo, thank you much. 32 degrees 15 knots, runway 29, clear takeoff.
29 clear for takeoff, thank you.
Oh, can you? That's really good if you can, Stuart. I have no real concept of how Xboxes work. I've never used one in my life. You rather enjoyed the music we had pre-stream. It was good, wasn't it? I enjoyed it as well. Generic Eastern European folk, but good Eastern European folk. All right, well, let's see if we've got anything else by that guy, shall we, after this track? Yes, you must. I mean, it's great in P3D because you've got the MK Studios airport at the end of it. But it will be great in MSFS as well, I'm sure. Alicia Sheldon, that's who did that track. She hasn't done a huge amount.
From Turkish Mike Sierra Alpha, wind check. Wind is still 32 degrees 15 knots. Copy Turkish Mike Sierra Alpha.
Oh, good news, Adine, and thank you for pointing out that you can import them to tour. When you happen to fly in the UK, you have to do the legendary river visual to Washington National. I do. I need to give that a go, actually. It does look amazing. I've done an ILS into Washington National, but I've not done the river visual yet. You love the feeling of kite. Yeah, it just doesn't. Because it doesn't exist anymore. I'm sort of not keen to fly it again, but I might cave in and do it. Bucharest is LROP, then what is the OTP thing? Is OTP the IATA code? I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, so every airport has two codes. It has an ICAO code, which is LROP, and an IATA code, which in this case is OTP. A bit like Heathrow is both LHR and EGLL. Oh, thank you, Sam. I'm way behind again. Sorry, I'm doing a really, really bad job of keeping up with the chat. Doesn't it, DH Simulations? Mine does. I've flown there on V5 and it's been all right. So it must be fixable. But I haven't touched my thrust levers. I haven't touched them.
In radar, we have request by facility.
Go.
Can we proceed direct out?
So IATA is the International Association of Travel Agents, and they have a whole system of coding airports.
Thank you.
And the ICAO is the International Civil Aviation Organization, and they have the four-letter way of coding airports. Yeah, I've seen other people.
Continue climb level 2 till you zero.
I've seen other people do it, Bobby, and I will. Yeah, I will definitely give it a go. Am I going to take a holiday after the pandemic? Because I certainly am. Yeah, certainly am. Can't wait to get away. Pablo, good afternoon. How are you? Random comment, but is the A320neo get old for anyone else? Can't. A little. Yeah, it is getting a little old. OTP comes from Otter Penny. Ah, that would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. I think. Is that the old name for the airport? I guess that's the OP as well, right, at the end of the ICAO code. Last time you did the reversal on VATSIM, you had to do it twice because someone encroached on the runway and you had to go around. Didn't even complain to approach price. That's a very healthy attitude to have, I think, so. Givey, good morning, boss. How are you? Yeah, you'll get there. I mean, I don't know how to fix it. Either things work or they don't work for me. And this does work. And if it works for me, then it can work for you, I'm sure. Yes, I do have the PC version of FS 2020. Oh, I don't know, Satira. Is which approach possible? We have two parallel runways at Bucharest. I'm just going to have a little look to see which one they're using IRL. They are using the right one. It's 8 right. We'll just continue watch the Flying Metals and someday I'll give the codes thing another try. Ah, that's the town near Bucharest where the airport's located. Thank you, Michelle. Cheers. You did the river.
Kilo Budapest is unfortunately not online. Continue Unicom 228. Ciao, ciao.
Continue on Unicom 122.8.
You did the river approach to Washington tonight due to noise abatement rules on the DC-6. Oh, right, okay. Really was beautiful.
With the 1839, unfortunately, I'm closing shortly. Please continue on Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Continue on Unicom 122.8 with Air 1839. Thanks very much for the ATC. Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. With the 1038, I'm closing shortly. Please continue Unicom 122.8. Wiederhören. Going over to 122.8 with 108. 39 service. Wiederhören.
I've made no effort with the language with this guy. I feel a bit bad now. You'll jump onto ground just before top of descent. Brilliant. Thank you, DH. Thank you. No, Is there an A350 for MSFS? I don't think there is one, is there? Have to go early again. Oh, no worries, guys. No worries. See you soon. See you soon. Take care. The river approach should be done between 10 and 7. Oh, so is it only overnight for noise abatement and the rest of the time it's a normal ILS? The wing fuse looks like an old livery of CityLink. Oh, does it? Did CityLink used to be pink, did it? It is, Michelle, it is. This was the same composer that we listened to at the start of the stream. Thank you, Skepplop, for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Yeah, payware and freeware in development, that's what I thought. Oh, I don't have any interest in flying an A350 with a 787 cockpit, to be honest. Just quickly helping Ben get his XP sorted. No worries, no worries. Okay, boss, thank you. It is only night and you need to ask permission for an RNAV approach, according to airport information. Ah, okay, didn't know that. Last time before CityLink joined Garuda Indonesia. Right, right. Last Thursday, the big boy landed in the place you're going, but it took off again a day later. Which big boy is that, Demetrius? Yole Jose, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the sub. That'd be your dream to fly an A350 with a 787 Golf. Really? Well, it's horses for courses, isn't it? I think that is the end of this playlist. Pretty short, but I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look up the Balkans, which was the sort of genre. We'll have a bit more music in a similar vein, hopefully. Awesome klezmer, that works too. Oh, an AN225. Nice. Or could be a beluga. Yeah, it could be a beluga. Dimitri, the biggest one. Biggest one, right? I don't suppose you. Did you see it? Did you catch the landing? The 225 landing? Next, there'll be some developer coming out with this 777 using the 747 cockpit. Yeah. It's just that in Boeing you wouldn't ever have to worry about being promoted to captain and using your left hand to control the aircraft as a right hand. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I mean, I always used to fly with my right hand, and I didn't find the switch to flying left-handed that hard, to be honest with you. think they ended up landing in Australia the other day, like Adelaide or something. Really? Oh, it gets about that thing, doesn't it? It's really beautiful as well, isn't it, in its own way? Linus, are you still watching, by the way? Or anyone who knows anything about Cross the Pond. Linus has posted in Ben's Discord, last sign-up time is in 5 hours. Is that just for the expression of interest thing? I really want to do this Cross the Pond, and I've never done one before. And I'm not entirely clear if there's something I'm supposed to have done that I haven't. I have already expressed an interest. Doesn't seem to be anything else I can do. But I am a little bit worried. So, interestingly, I don't have any pixelated ground. The ground looks absolutely fine. So I don't know why it didn't the other day. Buying a $19 777 with 747 systems and then downloading 3 free add-ons which give you D90 sounds physics. It's way better than waiting 5 years than pay £100. Yeah, it's a valid point of view, Adine. It's a valid point of view. Depends what you're looking for. Ah, good, you are here. Yeah, we're just supposed to have expressed an interest, right? There's nothing else we're supposed to have done for this Cross the Pond thing, right? After Bucharest, it flew to Dammam. Ah, okay. You remember when the AN225 came to Sri Lanka with refuel along the airport, made about... Oh, it's disappeared. Made about 15 million rupees in profit. Really? Yeah, I'm sure it did. But yeah, it must. I've never seen it. It must have been absolutely spectacular. You do still give Captain Sim your money. You do, and therefore support them doing what they've done. I don't know. They used to make pretty good planes for P3D, and I'd like to think that one day they might make pretty good planes for MSFS as well. I don't know. I hope it's just for expression of interest. You believe you get offered an opportunity to sign up after expression has ended. Yes, that's my understanding. But I also feel like, you know, they talk about it being a lottery, and I feel like to enter a lottery, you have to do more than express an interest. You know, it's probably just the wording that's worrying me. I'm sure you're right. I'm sure that is all there is to it. Where is Boss, Delaban, and Andrew? Well, Andrew, I guess, would be asleep. Jeff Boy Boss, maybe at school? I don't know, actually. He should be back from school by now. Don't know. Man, Kai might well be at school, I think. The surprise that P3D's freezing and MSFS isn't. Yes. Well, that's always been my experience, that MSFS, despite looking 5 times as good, performs much better as well. I don't know why. Better optimized, I suppose. With Captain Sim, it's not necessarily the product, but what they did. Yes, exactly. It's better having no 777 than a Captain Sim 777. Well, that's my opinion as well. However, there clearly are a lot of people who disagree with this, and there is clearly a market for a nice, pretty 777 exterior model with a 747 cockpit. I agree that what they did was cheeky. Damn, the capital of Oman. Heard most of the Captain Sim, most of the good devs moved to DCS. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that. No worries, Skeplob. Good luck. Good luck to all of us. For the first time this year, they are denying people any ATC service across the pond unless they've been given a slot. It used to be that you could just take off from a different airport that isn't one of the official across the pond airports and still make use of the services, but this year they're denying it. So yeah, it's get a slot or fly somewhere else basically. Just been flying the A320SL. Where to, Matthias, and where from? And was it good? Where is it, Zap? I honestly don't know where Dammam is. Capital of Bahrain, right, right. Okay, so I'm not stupid. It does sound a bit triad, I know what you mean. But I've never done one. I guess there is a limit to the number of aircraft that you can control and still have a realistic experience, right? Take it on a tour. Oh, you flew yesterday from San Francisco to Seattle. Oh, lovely. That's a really nice route. Might do that route, actually. I haven't done it for a long time. Managed to mash together Jordan and Bahrain and include Oman just for giggles. Was this actually a hotel name in Indonesia? Ah, that's why you think it looks like a hotel. Right, I'm with you. Is it a good hotel? Yes, I think that's a good good summary, Eddie. Right, I'm just going to nip off and get a drink and a quick bite to eat. I shall be back shortly. Hello, I'm back. Kratam, thoughts on the A321XLR not having any crew rest areas on board? Well, it's bang out of order, isn't it? Let's be honest. If you're going to use an aircraft for long-haul flights, there's got to be somewhere for the crew to escape to and rest. It's got to be. What about just taking off, drop off VATSIM for the trip over the ocean and rejoin when back over land and need no oceanic clearance? It's true. I guess there's nothing to stop you. Don't know how well it would go down with the controllers when you reconnected though. Don't they zap? I didn't know that. You can see Ben from the cockpit. How? This song, 4 Greek guys go to a small traditional Greek restaurant and they give us a taste of them, and yeah, they play this song in every single episode. You live in Bucharest, do you, Tiberio? Welcome. That's really cool. So we had someone from Nuremberg for the departure, and we got someone from Bucharest for the arrival. Well, if you stick around for the arrival. Welcome to the channel either way. You like what the X-Plane 12 developers did. They let the creators have an early access of X-Plane 12 so they can create and manage their add-ons for X-Plane 12. Yes, that is a sensible way to do things, isn't it? Oh, the previous one, right. I think after this song, we'll have a little bit of upbeat indie. For a bit of variety. Yeah, I'd presume there wouldn't be all that many changes that need to be made to software, but then I would have said the same between P3D, V4 and V5, and that broke a lot of stuff. Can I do a flight Orid to Memmingen? I don't think there's any scenery for Memmingen. Probably. Let me have a look. I might be wrong. EDJA, is that? Ooh, actually, there's a really nice looking Memmingen. Yes, I can, Team Flatra. You have inspired me. I'll do it. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. There are real-world flights between the two, I take it, are there? If not, we can always take the CJ4, I guess. Yeah, Wizzair 320 flight. I'll do it in MSFS in the 320 Neo, which I know will upset some people. But Orid's a good add-on airport. Memmingen looks like a great add-on airport. So yeah, consider it added to the definite pile. Legend says the Filbert from the YouTube channel PFP is still staring at the grey monitor. You've lost me with that one, Nadine. What do you mean? Look at my YouTube PFP. Oh, profile. Sorry, I didn't know what PFP was. Profile pic. Yeah. yeah. He's still there. That's all he ever does. He can't come out from behind that monitor, you know, because he's got no mouth or nose, and he's a bit embarrassed about it. In fact, the only time he's ever been out from behind that monitor was when he was modelling for the Sky God pick, and he was only able to get away with that because of the beard. But can I do a Sri Lankan Airlines flight? There's a good freeware for VCBI. It's not perfect, but miles better than the default. Let me have a look at it, Satira. Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah, go on, Satira. Give me a route. Give me a route. Dubai to Gatwick with a sunset departure and a sunrise landing with an Emirates A330-900. I'll put that in the maybe pile, Adine, because I haven't had a go at the A330-900 yet. Do you call me mouthful yesterday? No, I never called you a mouthful. I think what I said, Nampilan, was that your 3-named username was a bit of a mouthful. Emirates don't have a 339. Oh, in that, right, okay. In that case, it's a no, I'm afraid. I only do real-world flights, Hadid, sorry. But Satira, where would you have me fly from Colombo? Liverpool, Jersey to Liverpool. Yeah. I haven't flown from Liverpool for a while, actually. And I don't have the UK 2000 Jersey scenery, but I might get a copy. It's on the list. Again, no promises, but yes, I like the idea of it, so it'll probably happen, as long as the Club Filbert Gold members vote for it. The A339 will be delivered to Emirates in 2023. Okay, maybe then. Maybe then. Will they fly it to Gatwick though, or will they stick to shorter routes with it? I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. Afik, hello. You have a question. Can you play VATSIM on low-end PC like using built-in GPU from processor? Well, VATSIM isn't something you play. VATSIM's an online ATC network, which doesn't have much of a performance impact at all. So if you can run the simulator that you want to use, then I don't see why you shouldn't be able to connect to VATSIM on it. It should be fine. But yeah, it depends on the sim, really. Ooh. Satira. That is on the definite list. It shall be done. Don't know when, but it will. How long's that flight, out of interest? You sure they have an A320 on it, Satira? I can only see A330 flights. Hang on. I'm now searching to see if there's a Colombo airport for P3D or not. There is. There's a freeware, believe it or not, there's a freeware Bandaranaike, and I'm sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing that. Colombo Airport for P3D as well. Sorry, Scott, I missed you. When Pilot Plus released their Biggin Hill scenery, I'd love to see a CJ4 stream there. It shall, yeah, me too. Biggin Hill CJ4. My God, there's a lot of things going on the definite list today. I think it'll depend on which of those sceneries looks the best, Nampilan. I'll as I promised, I will do another flight from Jakarta, but I'm not sure where to yet. Yeah, maybe. They have an A321 VCBI to OMTB. Oh, really? Jenny, you got to go to work. Ugh, bad luck. Thank you for coming, and yeah, have a good shift at work. See you soon. Arriving in 1 hour and 25 minutes. Nice. Do you know what, though? Do you know what, Satira? I'm leaning towards doing it in P3D. If this scenery works on V5 in the Aerosoft A330, because I haven't really flown that on the stream for ages. So as you can see, we are about 120 nautical miles from our top of descent. So what I'm going to do is give control to the co-pilot, God help us all, and set up for the approach.
You have control.
I have control.
What runway did I say we were using? I think we said 8 right, yes. ILS 8 right, via the TOSVA 2 uniform. And we'll go to the performance page. And bung in all the approach data. So, oh, it's raining, that's a shame. Not too cloudy though. Wind 060 at 11. Oh, it's frozen. Don't freeze. Thank you. 060 at 11. Temperature is 14 degrees. Oh, right, we were going to change the music, weren't we? Totally forgot. Can you tell I'm half asleep today? Well, QNH 1018. And the baro minimum is 514, which is 200 feet above. Standard. The music was Balkan. It's as close as Epidemic Sound could give me to Romanian. Meeting time. Yes, I hope so, boss. Tell your boss that you need to get away soon, boss. And that you can't hang around. Ah, bad luck, Zap. Transition level can't be 4-0, surely. I don't know where it's got that from. Transition altitude's 4,000, so we'll call it flight level 50. Should be by ATC, but we don't have ATC, but we should have ground, which is pretty exciting. And if we go over here, we can have a little play with the landing calculator. Runway 8 right. Calculate. Ooh, will we want anti-ice? I don't think so. What do we want to do? Do we want to fly the whole wiggly star, or do we want to do a direct to and go more or less straight in? General opinions, please. Can't hang around, you've got to watch someone land a virtual plane. Exactly. Exactly. Seems like no more P3D updates nor any new aircraft scenery. Oh, really? Where did you hear that, Stephen? Emirates goes smaller with the 787 and A350-900, so they cancel the plan for the A380. 40 A330neos and 30 A350-900s, right. That's a hell of an order, isn't it? Hell of an order, they're confident. Hello, Wojtek, welcome. Anyway, yeah, we were going to have a look at some charts. You were going to tell me if you want to fly the whole star or if you want to do a direct to. And I'm going to have a look at the airport chart to see where this exit is. This makes reference to taxiway Golf. We don't want to exit by taxiway Golf because that's like right at the start of the airport, which is weird. Anyway, 3501 available, which means we can quite happily use auto brake low. Cool. Auto brake low. Set. And we'll have control back. Thank you.
You have control.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's not a time to be releasing a huge massive long hauler, is it? Huge massive wide body, I should say. You did some research, Demetrius, on what? Daman is in Saudi Arabia and the Antonov 225 somewhere in the world. Right. So was the Antonov 225 in Daman? Maybe, right. Yeah, I think it's fair to say it's not been a good decade for Boeing, has it? Ooh, nice! Olsztyn Matsuri, is it? I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'll take a look at it. So you'll be pleased to hear we are now over Romania. We've just crossed the border from Hungary. And we've got Arad behind us. Arad is the one city in Romania that I've actually been to. And we went there while we were well, me and my ex went there while we were interrailing when we were about 18, 19. Interesting place. Yes, I have seen Bredock's 737 MAX. And no, I wouldn't. Oh, good, thank you. Thank you, Wojtek. Ah, Caffel, I've just seen you're off to Porto. I've got Porto. I haven't been there yet. I hope it's good. The blockiness and the shininess of the cockpit, yeah, and just the inaccuracy of every aspect of it. It's in a similar part of my mind as the Captain Sim 777, put it that way. That's why you're flying there. Where are you going from? It does look good. It does look good. From Berlin, nice. Oh, I didn't realize it was such a performance hog as well. It's really got nothing going for it at all, has it? EPSY takes A320s, 738s and Dash 8s. You can't fly to Porto from there by chance, can you? Now, I believe these are the Carpathian Mountains up ahead. I'm not 100% sure. Might not be. Might be a bit too far south for them. Any locals? Any locals here who can tell us? Anyway, whatever they are, they're pretty mountains and I like them. Just check today's flights. Oh yeah, and LPPR is awesome. 3 flights already. Really? Oh, good. Good. Something to look forward to then. Okay, so current destinations from EPSY are Krakow in the Dash, Wrocław in the 737, Dortmund in the A320, Stansted in the 7.3. And, ooh, Luton in the 321. That has piqued my interest. Again, no 321 in the sim, but maybe we could do it in an A320. It's possible. Wizzair. Yeah, just what I discovered, Captain. But yeah, it might be worth it. Might be worth it. We'll be back for a minute. Bye, Nampelen. See you later. They're the Southern Carpathians. Thank you. Yes, Jack. Cologne-Bonn. By far the best pay-where German airport. It's not often I can answer a question that quickly with such such certainty, but that's by far the best. Right, no one has really expressed a preference on direct, cutting out this zigzaggy bit, the to arrival, as Jenny put it. So we're going to fly it. We're going to fly the whole thing, and that should hopefully maybe give Scott a chance to rejoin us after his meeting. EDLP is good, is it? Is that Leipzig? No, it's not Leipzig. Oh, Paderborn. Yeah, that's true, and it's free. That's true. Paderborn Lippstadt from Aerosoft, not bad at all. Smart way to get freeware planes. What do you mean? $737 Max is payware, right? That's true, yeah. Yeah, the Stuttgart airport from Gaia is pretty good. From what I've seen, it's almost as good as the Just Flight, not Just Flight, Just Sim one. Just did a flight to there, and right now you're on your way back. Oh, nice. So if we turn on constraints, we should be able to have a look at what's coming up. And in fact, there are no constraints. So we can't see much difference ahead. Oh, does it have custom jetways? No, that actually doesn't. Stockholm has custom jetways as well, doesn't it? I think. Just a reminder, if you haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you'd do that. And if you click the thumbs up button as well, that would be also really nice of you. Yeah, so the Munich it's not up there in terms of the standard with Cologne-Bonn. It's not as good, but it's not bad at all. And there are far more flights from there, so it's definitely worth considering. You're right, Wojtek. No, like if developers made a cockpit with all systems working, the physics and sound are spot on, but the cockpit has the shiny and blocky cockpit, it's going to be a smart way to get free planes. Okay. Also, you can join the coolest club in town. That's true. That is true, Simon. Yeah, so Club Filbert, for those of you who aren't aware of it, it's a YouTube and Twitch, YouTube membership program / Twitch subscription program, whereby you get access to custom emojis, members-only badges next to your name, exclusive channels on the Discord server, and with the higher tiers, silver and gold, you get even more perks. Club Filbert Silver members get a monthly private members only live stream group flight, and gold members also get what do gold members get? Oh yes, they get to help me choose the routes we're going to be flying the following week, and they get post-stream debrief voice chat in the Club Filbert Gold VIP lounge. So yeah, that's always quite cool. Stockholm has the red ones, but they don't work. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they don't work. You're right. Yeah. I haven't spent enough time there. I didn't know the rest were default. That is disappointing. Sorry, Phil's been on phone calls and Simon's been helping reinstall X-Play later. It's all right. He told me, Ben. He was very polite. He said he's going to go and help you with your X-Plane. And he's even slowed down to make sure we maintain spacing. So I was aware. Don't you worry. I'm glad I made good background noise. Good. Because the cockpit wouldn't be payware quality. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's true. That's where they're based, isn't it? Yeah. And it's totally not a cult. No, you see? Christopher knows. Christopher knows it's not a cult. So, we do have some at or above constraints on this arrival. I'm just going to check in the flight plan page that they are in there. So at TOVS we want to be at or below flight level 140. It's not in there. This is a nightmare. I just trust the FSLabs too much. Probably too late to manage it. Yeah, it's too late to manage it, I think. No, it's not. We're fine. We're fine. Just. Right, so we're going to wind this down to 2,500 feet, which is our glide slope intercept altitude. And the plane will hopefully follow all of these constraints. And it'll all be lovely. You sent me a message over Discord. Got a quick question on there. Okay, let's have a little look. The question was, would you at this moment of time wait for X-Plane 12 or buy and invest into P3D? I certainly wouldn't buy and invest into P3D. I'd wait for X-Plane 12. You found your school in MSFS and you're sick today and didn't go to school, so you stared at the MSF version of your school thinking, lol, poor classmates actually go to school. That must have been quite a nice feeling. Right, let's start down. No, we are. We're going to fly the whole star, Christopher. I don't know why. We just are. Well, I do know why, because no one gave me any guidance. And there's more chance of Scott making it back from his meeting if we do the whole thing. Good afternoon, Matt. Fresh from his first ever flying lesson. I'm really glad you had a good time. How are you? Other than still buzzing from your flying lesson, I'm sure. Still buzzing, just want to do it again. Yeah, I remember my first flying lesson like it was yesterday, and that was when I was 15. It was just the best thing ever. Nice plane as well. Nice you got to do it in a paper. It was amazing. You had the guts to record a video and send it to your online class team, which isn't used anymore. Your class teacher's a little strict compared with your old one, right? Welcome back, Nampilan. Right, let's finish just stepping through this. So, value, yeah, that's our 10,000 feet speed restriction. OP088, maximum speed 230 knots, correct. OP087, still 230 knots max. OP084, we want to be at or above 3,500 feet, that's fine, we will be. OP083, 220 knot speed restriction, yep. And then Obella, Obella, maximum 210 knots. Yep. And then we'll intercept the ILS. All looking good. All looking very, very nice indeed. Your school was badly modelled. They turned your wooden brown coloured brick school to grey plastic Play-Doh. I guess it's probably a generic building, right? A generic auto Gen 1, I mean, rather than something that's been specifically modelled. Yeah, but it looked better than a house, like someone could tell this was a special place. Yeah, good, good. Yeah, I have to say the Azure AI business is really quite impressive in that it does create plausible looking buildings, even if they're not obviously spot on. Oh, interestingly, this Colombo airport is actually a port of the P3D version, which is interesting. Thought they looked kind of similar. You'll be on ground ASAP, just finishing some work. No worries, DH. We'll see you shortly. Yeah, it's not possible at the moment, but maybe one day, Adine. I mean, obviously that's what they've done with the photogrammetry, but that's a bit different. I don't really know how they make photogrammetry. Some kind of black magic as far as I'm concerned, because how can a satellite see all the different faces of a building? Also, the quality of that sort of thing isn't good enough for airports. People have tried it with freeware stuff, and it's just, yeah, it doesn't really work. Looks a bit rubbish. It is pretty amazing, yeah. Did I know that I thought you were talking about your flying lesson, I take it. Did you know that a couple of years ago there was a Virgin project in Africa? No, I'd never heard of Virgin Nigeria. No. Oh, photo what's it? Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it is miraculous as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to, if you want to, make a donation via streamlabs.com/philbutflies. Yeah. And thank you for being here. You played with the Cirrus SR-22 in the school playground made from actual MSFS grass, which you were impressed from. Yeah, the grass is pretty good. Ooh, look at that! Contrails, who is it? Let's have a look on Volanta. Who is it and where are they going? Can't be Simon, I don't think. He's directly behind us. Weird, I can't see anyone on Volanta who it might be. Let's have a look at VATSPy. We do, yeah. We've got loads of legs we can extend if need be. Yeah, that's really weird. There's some kind of UFO up there. I don't know where he is or who he is or where he's going. Behind me and to the right. Could maybe be Qatar 453 Juliet. He's a long, long way away. Can't be, surely. Does look real, didn't it? I know. P3D does some things very, very well indeed. We did have a mystery contrails, I'd say. You're right, I'd forgotten that, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Your school's well located for a plane spotter then, Nadine, eh? Have I tried out the new A330 for MSFS? I haven't yet, John Jetio. I haven't. I must. It's just time, you know. There's not enough hours in the day. But yeah, I've heard so many good things about it. I am going to give it a go at some point. But here in Dubai, plane spotting's a big no-no. Oh, really? As in, you're not allowed to take photos of aircraft, or? That surprises me, actually. it looks like we're going to be having a jetway when we get down here. Real aircraft. Last flight seemed to park at 107, I think. Satellite image was a bit too blurry to be sure. 107 right, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to have ground control on, so we don't have to worry about it. There's tower on at Sofia. Yes, Matt. Yeah, I skim watched it while I was setting up for this stream. Melon posted it in my Discord. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Like just frozen in time. Right, let's get the seatbelt sign on. Where's Norman with his announcement? Oh, there he is. There were some UK-based spotters that got arrested at Dubai a few years ago. Were there? I don't remember that. Yeah, unless you book a hotel or stay in a hot basement for 4 hours, no plane spotting. Right. Right. Where's the hot basement? It does. It does. Maybe because the fact the cameras are melting from the heat. Wizzair's using jetways pretty often. Really? I didn't know that. I assumed they were a bit Ryanair-ish. I know, I can't believe how much they left behind. Unbelievable. You'd have thought a lot of that could have been reused or even sold. Scott, boss, welcome back, boss. Firmly told your boss that meeting that everything they were discussing was very interesting, but there's a guy on the internet landing a plane in a minute. Good, I'm pleased. That's the kind of colleagues you need in your life, Scott. Crane Bank closed a while back. Yeah, they must have done. It's the basement parking of the Emirates headquarters or catering thing. And what, you're allowed to plane spot from there, are you? When your friend comes to France and he wants a fish, you say, un poisson s'il vous plaît, I mean, and fish please. And my point is fish and poisson in French is the same word. Poison in French is a different word though, Ambulant. Toxi, I can't remember what it is actually, no? Ah yes, so it's poisson and poison, or le venin. It's not poisson. It's a different word. But I see what you're getting at. It's a bit like desert and dessert in English, just one letter different. I know. Can you imagine? If they just arranged a day out for simmers to get in there? Safe battery landing, boss. Sorry, quiet. Got you on big TV. I got the baby just having a sleep. Thank you, Ian. Thank you very much. Don't you worry. No need to apologise. There's the basement parking of the Emirates headquarters. The HQ is opposite of Terminal 3. Ah, okay. Right. So latest weather at Bucharest, wind 050 at 10 knots, rain, no significant clouds, but rain, interesting. So we have some insignificant clouds then, QNH of 1018. I think we might just fade the music out there, get in the zone for the arrival. Doesn't help that we say deserted in the same manner as desert rather than desert. Yeah, it's true. It's true. What's my favourite part of a flight? Oh, the landing by far. The landing. Don't suppose there's anyone else coming into Bucharest that we need to talk to, is there? Ah. And there it is, slowing down for the speed constraint. Slightly late, if I'm honest, but near as damn it. Flying FS, welcome back. I thought NSC was no significant cloud. I might be wrong. Yeah, no significant clouds. It's a bit like Cav OK, but not quite as good, I think. Flying FS, I can't remember if I've welcomed you back, but if not, welcome back, boss. You just see Lufthansa plane behind Simon at VATSIM right now. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No factor. Try and fly along tomorrow's stream in the A319. Oh, awesome. Nice. Nice. That'd be good. You don't fancy the CJ4, Ian? I love that plane. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's the waypoint. I thought it was a it was a plane. I don't know why. Looks a little bit TCAS-y. Sounds are being a bit weird today, aren't they? It's a new one on me. Never fly. Okay. Well, you'll be alright on an A319, you know, get it in and out alright, I think. Rotorua hasn't got the longest runway, but should be fine. Danny, hello, welcome. Yeah, go on, give it a go. Try and wing it. Try and wing it. You can have a little go today. You can have a look at my tutorial if you want to. It's not that hard to fly. It's a bit different. But yeah, have a go, see how you find it, if you've got time. How are you, Denny? Favourite part of a flight begins at about midnight the night before and then usually ends at the immigration counter at the destination. You've only travelled with them, it's 777, so yours is hearing the G90. Oh, you're talking about IRL? Oh, I don't know. Favourite part of a flight in real life? Yeah, it's probably, I don't know, there's something about taxiing out to the runway that's quite exciting, the anticipation of it all. Yeah, taxi and takeoff, I'm going to say. Good, I'm pleased that you are just in time. It's all gone okay so far. A few little hiccups here and there, but by and large it's gone pretty well. Alexander, hello, welcome. Welcome, how are you? Right, I think we can set local pressure now, seeing as we're descending to an altitude, so that's going to be 1018.
1018 set.
1018 set.
Have you set it though? No, you have not.
6,500.
Yeah, we're already past it because you haven't set your pressure right, have you, boss? Right, let's do the old approach checklist then.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seat belts.
On.
Baro ref.
1018 set.
1018 set. Minimum. Now.
Checked. 1542 feet set.
1542 5142. Feet set. Engine mode selector.
Hang on. Minimum is 514 feet. And the final approach fixed altitude is 2,500 feet. Always forget this page. And use auto brake low, which is somehow no longer selected, even though I switched it on earlier. And we'll use idle reverse, I think, or somewhere in between, probably. Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Your favourite part's getting off the plane. Welcome, Kurt, by the way. Your favourite part is the takeoff. Love hearing the engines roar. Yeah, yeah. Right, I think we can activate our approach phase now, which will slow us down to green dot speed. Seeing as we're more or less at green dot speed anyway.
Bucharest traffic with 1038, 9 mile final on runway 08 right maximum level.
Simon, have you ever taken us? Oh, yes. Boss, I thought you wanted to be not first today. Bucharest traffic, Wizzair 1839 is joining a 26 mile final for runway 08 right. You hate flying around, it terrifies you. Okay, okay. Well, I used to be like that, and I got better. So I hope you do as well. Flight simming might well help, might well help. I know, I know. Saving fuel, that's alright, I don't mind. So we're a little on the high side. I'm just using a little bit of speed brake to get us down. Not too much. We're localizer established. This flight is tomorrow for the first time since COVID, it seems, IRL. Is it? Is it? No, it's flown on the 9th and the 5th and the 2nd of October throughout September as well. It's WZZ3102 we're flying.
Radio altimeter alive.
Your second favourite part is getting past the airport security knowing damn well you haven't done anything wrong. Yeah. This is a long old final, isn't it? Anyway, the main thing is Scott's back. And that's why it was worth doing the star, to ensure that was the case. Rajiv, hello, how are you doing? Flying... I know what all those airports are except for the first one. Somewhere to Chicago to Miami in November, first time on a 777. Oh, 777s are beautiful planes to fly on. Really, really smooth. If you're only used to narrow bodies, then I think you'll find it a much, much smoother experience. Oh no, it's alright, Dennis, alright. Oh, he's online, 121.7. Thank you, boss. I'll get you tuned in on standby. Oh, we got ATIS as well. Warning for bird activity, runway 08. This was Bucharest, not a penny information hotel. Cool. Yes, so you're 121.7. Nice. And I'll try and follow your instructions properly, DH Simulations, and not cock anything up, seeing as you've made the effort. You just came back from the new bay. Ah, I saw that last night. You enjoyed it, did you? Good. Good. Hell of an ending, eh? Scranton Wilkes Bar. Okay. Okay. Yes, I have been to Copenhagen Airport. Yeah. 777s are fine if you have noise cancelling headphones. Oh, they're not that noisy. They're not that bad. I guess it depends a bit on where you sit.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
This is the final. This is the final, Steer. I think Emirates is competing with Qatar in terms of 777 economy. I've never been on either. I've never flown on either airline in any plane at all, but I've heard good things about both. Bucharest traffic was 1839's on a 10-mile final, runway 08 right. No, never flown SAS. Sadly, no. Really was. You're kind of upset we didn't get to see the villain too much there. Yeah, but there are so many unanswered questions, right? I mean, I don't want to give no spoilers or anything, but... well, one very big unanswered question.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Right, here we go, team. Here we go. Gonna get my excuses in now. Haven't flown this plane in P3D for a very long time. It doesn't fly like the Neo. I think those are the only excuses I've got. We'll see what happens. It's quite Demetrius. Even by your standards, boss, that was poor.
Passing final approach fix 250.
Thank you, DH Simulations, appreciate it.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Bucharest traffic was 1839, 5-mile final, 08 right. Sadly, no. Sadly not. Sadly, no finger butter, but still butter. Thank you. I'll do my best. I'll do my best for all of you requesting butter. Welcome back, Truduan. Good timing. Good timing.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
No worries,
Cabin crew,
Sadira.
be
No worries.
seated
Good luck
for
with your work.
landing.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Why has it gone off again?
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
So this Bucharest scenery isn't quite as spectacular as... well, it's a long way from being as spectacular as Nuremberg. But it's quite reasonably priced, and for the price I think it's not bad. See what you think. Right. Manual control.
500.
And of course, this being P3D, you don't have to do a great deal of controlling. At least at this stage. Kai, welcome!
300. 100 above. $200. Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard 10, 5.
Spoilers.
Welcome to
Reverse,
Bucharest!
Decel.
That felt pretty good, right? That felt pretty blooming
70
good.
knots.
Almost Ryanair? What are you talking about? Can we exit here? Oh dear, this doesn't look like much of a taxiway at all. I don't think we'll exit here. I thought it was, but I think it's a disused one / roadway. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have fine control over my reverse in this plane because my throttles don't work, so it's a question of pushing F2 for just about the right amount of time. I flared at 30. It's when you're supposed to flare. Thank you, Scott. Ah, yeah, that felt good. That did feel good. Bucharest traffic, Wizzair 1839, runway 08 right, vacated. Right, sort some lights and that out. Strobes can come off, landing lights can come off, runway turn-off lights can probably come off as well. And we will contact DH Simulations on 121.7. And I'll just work out where on earth I am.
Calls or internet access may now be used. Please make sure.
Autopenny ground, good afternoon. Wizzair 1839, vacated 08 right on Delta.
Wizzair 1839, up on the ground, very warm welcome. Do you have a stand preference of choice?
Smoking is not permitted until you reach.
Not really, no. Somewhere with a jetway would be nice, but wherever suits you, Wizzair 1839.
No worries, I'll give you the jetway, seeing as you're a royal person. You can go next to company traffic, Wizzair 1038. You can taxi stand 111 via Delta, Charlie, Mike, and India. Thanks for flying.
Stand 111 via Delta, Charlie, Mike, and India for Wizzair 1839. Thank you very much for coming online.
No problem.
Right, let's do our after landing checklist.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Has he done it? Has he done it? Yes, he has. What a lad.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
So yes, this is Bucharest Airport by a developer I've never heard of, and I can't remember what they're called, but they're down in the video description if you are interested. I'll catch up with some chat after we park up. Next one, thank you, DH Simulations. I saw that slightly too late, but still, thank you. Delta, Charlie, Mike, and India. It's basically straight on, right? I think. Delta, Charlie. Yes. It's Mike. Oh yes, so straight on. A little bit of right, a little bit of left. We can do this.
And with 1839, your royal banquet is on its way to stand 111.
That's more than we deserve, but I'll look forward to it eventually with 1839. Well, I suppose we should do a bit of GSX stuff, shouldn't we? Gate. 111. There we are. Now, I think I read that the jetways don't work properly in P3D V5 here, but never mind. Yeah, I think this is really good for €15, quite honestly. Yeah, I'm excited after that landing, Stu. It's been, yeah, see you soon, see you soon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. Another leg, no, not today, Speckle Boy, I don't think so. I've got some IRL stuff I need to do, unfortunately. Much as I would love to do more flying. I might do a little bit of flying this evening, possibly. And if I do, I will stream that in the Club Filbert Lounge on Discord. I'm a little bit tempted to take that CJ4 from where we were yesterday, Hammersmith, maybe down to London City, possibly. I don't know. See, I'll see if I fit. No promises, but yeah, I need to make use of the rest of the afternoon, sadly. There's Simon, cheeky. Wait, I can't look at that and steer. I will. I will in a minute.
Fantastic flight, thank you. Apologies for cutting in front of you, but once a cheapskate Ryanair pilot, always a cheapskate Ryanair pilot.
Oh dear, right, I still can't see what was actually going on there. It's me window, there it is. Simon, thank you very much for the £5, boss. That's very kind of you. And yeah, it's been good, isn't it? It's been good. Thank you for flying as well. There's 110. 111 must be the next one, as that's where the stairs are. This evening UK time, of course. House of wind shear. Yeah. That Simon is brilliant.
Taxi light off.
Right, let me get parked up and then I'll catch up properly with the chat. Right, let's see if we can please this marshaller. We can't usually. They're very, very pernickety in GSX. Well, I think that was a bloomin' good parking, and I don't care if he disagrees. What do you mean, what's the marshal he's doing? Marshalling, boss. Right, engines off. AP bleed has been turned on by the FO. Seatbelts off. And beacon off. And fuel pumps off. Oh, he's doing it for me, I think. Yeah, he's doing it for me.
Cabin crew, thank you very much.
Oh, the jetway is connecting. Whatever I read was wrong. Look at that. Bang on parking. Let's go. Oh. Is it going to connect? Does he want everyone to go out through the cockpit window? Oh. Okay, so the jetway doesn't technically connect properly, but at least it moved. It had a little go at it. Let's do the parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
on and in.
Parking checklist.
Well, I
complete.
hope it was worth the wait, Simon. I think it should have been. Right, what have I missed out on? Let's move the view over here so we can see Simon as well. Nice. Nice bit of parking there too, Simon. Pity we missed your landing, but you know, it's what happens, boss. Right, what did I go up? Let's go up to the sheesh. Butter, yeah. So everyone seems in agreement. Everyone seems in agreement that was a damn fine approach and landing, which is good. With the possible exception of Antonio, who said it was almost a Ryanair. No, next one, yep. You don't know how, but your Ryanair flight landed smoother than Wizzair. It's just warning your family members that Ryanair will land hard. Yeah, they don't always. I have had some very nice landings in Ryanair. They've got an unfair reputation, I think, a little bit. You're loyal in Bucharest. What do you mean loyal, Shidra? Oh, royal. Probably you meant royal. Yes, indeed. Saw someone with a call sign Airbus ASX GSX 320 and XXGS. Did you really? Oh dear. Do I think GSX will come to MSFS? They're certainly trying to bring it to MSFS. Whether they'll manage it or not, I don't know. I really hope so, of course. How's it go around? Where am I going to stream? Well, if I do a flight tonight, I'll stream it in the Club Filbert Lounge on my Discord. So it'll be for Club Filbert Bronze members and above. Don't know. I might not. I'll see how I feel. But the next stream for all of you, for everyone, is going to be tomorrow at 0900 Zulu. That's 10 o'clock UK time over on Twitch, twitch.com/FilbertFlies. And I'm going to be giving away a copy of Innie Builds or Innie Scenes new Queenstown scenery from Microsoft Flight Simulator as we fly down there from Rotorua in the CJ4. So that is going to be very, very nice, I think. Everything working for me? Yes, unusually. Well, other than the little autopilot disconnect after takeoff, it's all gone all right, isn't it? Which is nice. Nice butter. Thank you, Fungus Fungo, and I'll see you soon, I hope. Spoke too soon with the... this is when the jetway was connecting, is it? Yeah. I think, yeah, the marshaller is sadly no more. Someone's just spawned in on top of me. Here it takes like 10 minutes to get everything ready. What, with the jetway and that, you mean? Yeah, they were pretty speedy there. GSX is an add-on for P3D and FSX, which provides ground services for and animated jetways and things for sceneries. So that's what provided the bus and the passengers on departure, and the refueling and the luggage, and what operated the jetway on arrival and provided the stairs and the baggage, which has either all gone already or didn't turn up. I'm not entirely sure. Afik, no worries. See you soon. Have to go back. No worries, Demetrius. Ask Grant to ask him to disconnect. Remember, you are loyal there. I'll be disconnecting myself soon. Bit of a shame. Bit of a sad ending. Oh, he's gone offline. Grant's gone offline. DH Simulations, I hope you're still watching the stream. I was going to thank you on frequency, but as you're gone, I hope you're still here. Thank you once again for jumping online for us. That's really nice of you. And no doubt I'll be back to Bucharest at some point for another Wizzair flight, because I think it's a rather nice scenery, to be honest. Yeah. So, before we go, I want to extend my thanks to Simon for flying along, to Simon for donating £5, the A321 that cut in front of you. Thank you very much. And I'd also like to say thank you very much to Linus for renewing his Club Filbert membership, or rather, starting again after YouTube so rudely cancelled it. And I'd like to welcome Jack Britton and Tina Betts to Club Filbert. Thank you both very much for joining up. As I say, next stream, 0900 Zulu tomorrow. And I hope to see some of you there over on Twitch. Club Filbert Golden Emerald members, I will be in the VIP voice lounge on Discord after the music finishes. Till next time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.